evening and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Rashidat Morano. The news headlines. Presidency moves to settle 2 trillion naira power debt. Federal government commits to conservation of plant genetic resources. Reps fought WAEC over exam conduct, 6 reforms. APC denies granting automatic tickets to National Assembly members. Federal government plans 77,400 housing units nationwide. 2,700 Nigerians miss Hajj over visa portal shutdown. Federal government skilled up program to upgrade 100,000 artisans. CBN committed to restoring confidence, stability, Cardoso says. Now the news in details. The Presidency has begun internal approval process to restore the 2 trillion naira legacy debt owed to electricity generation companies before the end of the coming quarter as part of efforts to stabilize Nigerian power sector. A representative of the Special Advisor to the President on Energy, Onogora, disclosed this on Monday at the second Nigerian Electricity Supply Industry Stakeholders Meeting of 2025, hosted by the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission. Onogora said the Presidency recognized the urgency of addressing the debt overhang which has stained GenCos and impeded electricity supply nationwide. The federal government has restated its commitment to conserving Nigerian rich planet genetic resources as a core strategy for ensuring national food security, climate adaptation, and biodiversity preservation. Speaking at a one-day advocacy workshop on plant genetic resources conservation and use, the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Marcus Ogunbiyi, emphasized that the conservation and sustainable use of plant genetic diversity are essential to the nation's agricultural future. The House of Representatives Committee on Basic Education and Examination Bodies on Monday changed the management of the West African Examination Councils over widespread irregularities and operational failures that characterized the 2025 Senior Secondary School Certificate Examination. At an investigative hearing at the National Assemblies, lawmakers grilled the head of WAEC in Nigeria, Dr. Amos Dangote, over what they described as systematic lapses that have eroded public trust in Nigerian examination process. The All Progressive Congress had denied widespread reports suggesting it has granted automatic tickets to all current members of the National Assembly, labeling the information as fake news. In a statement released on Tuesday by the party's National Publicity Secretary, Felix Moka, the APC urged party members and the public to disregard what it described as a purport breaking news report falsely attributed to the party. Moka stressed that the official party decision will be communicated through verified channels. The federal government has announced a landmark initiative under the Renewed Hope agenda to deliver 77,400 social housing units across Nigeria and launch new Renewed Hope cities in Lagos, Abuja, and Kano in a move to tackle the country housing deficit. Speaking on the ministry mandate and the importance of external collaboration, Atta said the primary mandate of the ministry is to provide mass housing for Nigerians. He reaffirmed the federal government's commitment to solving housing challenges through major investments and partnerships. The National Hajj Commission of Nigeria has disclosed that 2,717 intended programs from Nigeria were unable to secure visas for the 2025 Hajj, following the closure of the Saudi visa portal. In a statement signed by NACO's Assistant Director of Information and Publication, Fatima Usara, on Monday, the Commission expressed regret over the situation. She said its efforts to get the Saudi authorities to consider reopening the visa portal failed. The federal government has said it will train at least 100,000 artisans in the country in the Skill Up Artisan Super Program of President Bola Tinubu's current administration. The federal government, through the Industry Training Fund, said the program was part of the administration plan to upgrade artisans of various occupations to international standards. The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Olayemi Cardoso, says the Apex Bank remains committed to restoring investor confidence and ensuring long-term macroeconomic stability through sustained reforms and institutional transformation. Cardoso, who made this known in a post on his official X account, stated that the CBN made a steady progress in recent weeks in delivering key reforms aimed at strengthening Nigerian financial system. We have come to the end of the news. Here is the recap of the news headlines. Presidency moves to settle 2 trillion naira power debt. Federal government commits to conservation of plant genetic resources. Reps fought WAEC over exam conduct, 6 reforms. APC denies granting automatic tickets to National Assembly members. Federal government plans 77,400 housing units nationwide. 2,700 Nigerians miss Hajj over visa portal shutdown. Federal government Skill Up program to upgrade 100,000 artisans. CBN committed to restoring confidence, stability, Cardoso says. One of the key values of life is sincerity and integrity. Therefore, be plain and transparent in every of your dealings. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com. And to read more updates, follow us on our social media platform with a tap at Just Event Online. You can also send us an email at justeventonline@gmail.com. I am Rashidat Muraino. Good night.